So, all right. So I'm going to do a reading, new moon energy. Okay, first thing I heard, okay, first I want to say thank you to all my subscribers, new and old. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Okay. And thank you, Source God. Thank you. All right, so first thing I'm hearing is secrets. All right. So there's a lot of secrets that are being revealed to you, okay? There's a lot of truth and there's a lot of deceit. But what's happening is because you're tuning in to the truth, the deceptions are kind of rolling off your back. Like the deceptions aren't able to stick to you, okay? So a lot of the energy of this new moon, whenever you see this reading, if you feel called to read this reading 10 months from now, a year from now, whatever, this is the energy of what's going on right now and what's happening right now, or whenever you see it. It's going to, if you gravitate to anything, that means there's something in that information that you may need to hear, okay? But what's happening is secrets are being revealed, and deception, you're able to not allow it to stick to you, right? So sometimes, we hear something and we think it's the truth, and then we're absorbed in it and we're worried and we're stressed, and that's not even the truth. And so this is the truth only being able to stick to you, okay? Because you're in this new space. Like, I don't know. I know there's a lot of things happening right now, and I'm praying over things and praying over the community and the world and everybody. And I'm telling you, like, we're in like a whole different type of timeline. Like this whole energy, everything. I know we are at an end point right now. We're at the end, okay? We have reached the end. And the end point means that there is a beginning after the end, okay? So we're moving into this space of that ending so that something new may begin, okay? But things have to be kind of removed and released, okay, in order to have the beginning begin, right? So we're at the end. We're at the end. There's a chapter closing. There's a lot of energies, a lot of spirits and beings that are trying to pull as many people down as it can, keep you down, low vibrational. But there's also another awakening. It feels like every 5 to 10 years, there's like a great awakening, right, within the collective of people. And it's like who catches it, and who doesn't, they stay asleep, right? And so the people that have been awakening, and this new collection of people, it's like this group of awakeners, people who are awakening, they've been awakened, but there's just another level. Maybe it's just different levels to the awakening that's happening, right? Some of you guys, we constantly are going through these awakenings where there's just a new level. So basically, a lot of you guys are at this stage where it's like another level to the awakening. And the hair card just came out. Yeah. So we have the Two of Cups, right? And so what I was saying about we're just at another stage. So you're now at this point where you're meeting this new version of you, this other version of you that's already been where you've been. And now you're connecting, and you're now collaborating with the version of you who you desire to be. And you guys are now in alignment. This is why you see how they're lined up and they're talking. One is a little taller than the other because one is still at the higher level because it's reached that, and the other one is still trying its best to get to that place. So where you are is you're at this space where there's a new door. You're in the door, you're walking through it, you're in a new beginning, okay? New moon, new beginning, okay? But I heard, be still and know that I am God, okay? So be still and know who you truly are. Take that time to get to know who you are. The world is constantly bombarding us with distractions and deception. So because it's like a lot of that being pushed into us, push into our energy, it's hard for us to see that there is a version of us that we already are, that's already where we want to be, and that whatever we're seeking has already found us. It's just a matter of seeing it. You ever notice how animals, right? There could be a cat. Hold on, guys. I'm high. I'm from outer space. Oh, okay. Boom, I know. Okay. So you know how you see there's cats, right? Cats are a perfect example of how frequencies and vibrations work, right? A cat can literally be standing right next to you and you would never know. Because it's like it's something about their frequency or their vibration. If a cat doesn't want you to see them, you will not see them. If a cat does not want you to notice it, you will not notice it. If a cat wants you to see it or notice it, oh, you gonna see it. Oh, you gonna see. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm here to remind you, okay, that you have the power, you have the wisdom, you have all what it takes, okay? But there's sometimes it's a matter of being able to see where you are, or see or be at that vibration or the frequency of that thing which you're seeking. Whatever you're in need of. Okay, some of you may be in need of a home, you may need of a vehicle, you may be in need of just support, maybe you're in need of love, maybe you're in need of hope, maybe you're in need of joy or peace or patience. Whatever you're in need of, it's already something that dwells inside of you. It's a matter of recognizing that which you're seeking, it's already there for you. It's already there. You just have to accept that it is there and move in that space. Okay? So you guys are being guided. You're being guided to who you are, the truth of who you are, and the realization of who you are. We are at the end point. This is an end point. The 9 is an ending because there's only 9 numbers. Well, 0, well, technically 10 if you count 0, right? So 0 to 9. And all the numbers are born from those numbers, okay? 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's it. That's all it is. And then it starts all over again. So we're at the end and the precipice, okay, of this great beginning. 2026 can be a great year. 2025 can be a great year for you, okay? But you have to recognize that at this point, we're at the end, okay? And at the end, that allows the new to begin, okay? Oh my gosh, stop. So wow, guys, listen. We got the 8 of Cups. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles, okay? So this is like confirmation, okay? You're at the end. 8, 9, right? You're at the end of this cycle. We're all collectively, we're at the end. And at the end, then what begins? Something new begins. At the end, and then something new begins. It's at the end, and then it begins. Okay? So we're at the 9, and then we're going to go back to the 1. Okay? And so next year will be the 1. But right, and in confirmation, you heard that ding. That's confirmation, okay? So I'm just here to confirm and let you guys know that you're in this new beginning and that you have to really be able to know that whatever you've had to walk away with, you have to be okay with that. Whatever seeds you have planted, whatever you have emotionally, whatever you are emotionally driven by, continues to persist. So whatever you're feeling called to do and you feel very emotionally charged by that thing, okay, or you put a lot of emotions charging that particular thing, that's what continues, okay? And being that we're at the end of this point, right, so that this new point can begin, you have to realize that don't put so much energy into things you don't want. Acknowledge it, recognize that, hey, okay, I see you. Okay, but I'm not gonna waver on my convictions of what I want to create for myself. Okay? I know myself and I love myself. And I know that whatever I want to create, it's gonna be great. Okay? And I keep hearing it. 'Tis the end Okay, so you guys are at that end point because the 9 is at the end. This is the 9 year. We're at the end. The snake, the year of the snake has just begun yesterday, the 29th. Whenever you see this, okay, that energy of the snake is still going to be prevalent. Okay, maybe you're going to be around people who are snakes, and I don't mean snakes in a bad way. I mean like their temperament, right? How they protect their territory, they produce. They take care of what they need to. They may seem cold, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're cold, okay? Snakes are all about the transforming. They shed the skin, okay? So all of us are shedding our skin. Some of you guys may be currently going through a moment where, you know, past things are coming to the surface. Thoughts that you thought you overcame are coming to the surface. Pain you felt before. Everything that you thought you may have let go of is now returning because it has to be released completely. There might be some tears you may shed, but those tears you shed will be clearing and cleansing. Yep, look at that. And that's the 6 of Cups. So like I said, the tears you shed are going to be clearing. But this is going to be, a lot of you guys are now going to a space because you're at a new beginning, because you're at the end. That new beginning has begun. Some of you, you're at the end of a new beginning. A new beginning has begun because you've ended something. Okay. So it kind of just varies from everybody's story. But you're going to be celebrating a lot of childhood memories, a lot of things that hurt you, or not even just hurt you, but just things that cause a certain emotion in you are coming to the surface so that you can figure it out and finally let it go. A lot of you guys have been doing this for the past 4 or 5 years of release, release, release. And some of you, you've released and then you were able to get back to normal, and then you had to go back into that releasing. It's like everybody's journey is different on how they get to that space. But you guys are going to have a lot of things from the past that have been coming up. And I've noticed for some of you, this might have been happening. I saw the number 3. So that could have been the last 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months that you've been noticing a lot of things that are coming to the surface, and you are crying and releasing, or whatever you're feeling, you're letting it go. And because of that, you're breaking free. Okay. All right. So with this new moon, it's just knowing that you are at the end. And because you're at the end, your new beginning has begun for some of you. And some of you, you are going to begin your new beginning because you had to let go. You had to shed. So some of you guys are right now going through the shedding phase of something in your life is being shed. Okay, so that could be the old memories, old pains, old paths, old journeys, old versions of you've had to let go of. Yeah, some of you guys are hermit. You've had to be in hermit mode, okay? You've had to really go inward. It's a lot of self-care, a lot of going inside of yourself, taking time alone. However much time you can get alone, be alone so that you can understand yourself. Like like the first thing I heard was, be still and know that I'm God, okay? Because God is inside of you, so you got to know that. That's why you must love yourself. That's why you must accept yourself. That's why you must forgive yourself. That's why you must let go of things that are serving you, because you are, because love is inside of you and God is inside of you. So if that is the case, that means why would I hate myself? That means I hate God, and God is inside of me, right? And why would I hate my neighbor? That means that they have God inside of them, okay? Said, be still and know that I am God. Cards have just fallen out. Hold on. Yeah. Be still and know that I am God. You're going to be celebrating. You're victorious. Okay. Allow yourself to feel. I wrote a post and I said, in order for you to heal, you must feel. So you guys feeling what you need to feel. And then you're going to notice that any blockages that you've been having, they're going to come to the surface. They're going to be cleared. Okay. So that's what's happening with this new moon. This new moon is helping anything that's been blocking you being released so that you can move on and move forward, because you have a mission, you have a path, you have a purpose. Whatever the case is going on with you in your journey, there's things you have to do and there's things that you want to do. So you're meant to experience that. So getting back into your power and your position. Okay. Clear, cancel, release. Clear, cancel, and release. Okay. So this is beautiful, beautiful journey that you're going on, but it's like you got to clear, you got to cancel, and you have to release. Okay, clearing whatever's affecting you. Okay, cancel whatever is affecting you. Okay, that might be something physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. Okay, clear, cancel, and then you release it. Okay, so example would be debt. Okay, speak over that debt is cleared. Okay, and then speak over it that you have canceled any contracts that have been negatively affecting you, knowingly and unknowingly. Cancel contracts, cancel subscriptions, cancel anything that is not going to benefit you in the long run. And then release, and then let it be to God. Let God, source, whatever, take their reins. Release it out to the ethers and say, I'm letting it go. Okay, but you guys are going to be celebrating, because whatever has been clear, whatever's been happening, you're literally in that phase of clearing, canceling, and releasing, and it's all moving through you. And allow it to move through you. Allow it to be released from your system so that you can move forward and move into the divine path that you're meant to be on. Like I said, we are at the end point, and that because we're at the end point, it allows the new beginning to begin. We are in the year of the 9, okay? We are the year of the snake just begun, okay? So just know that this can be a great year for you, but you got to clear, cancel, and release. Okay, clear, cancel, and release. And you got to keep speaking over yourself positively, and speak life over yourself, over your neighborhood, over everything that you touch, because everything you touch turns to gold. You may not experience the gold because you're touching everything and everything else turning to gold, but you're not experiencing it because it's going everywhere else. So you got to give it to you. Okay, so I speak life over all of us, that we may be able to find and be and where we need to be. And so, please like and subscribe, y'all. Thank you so much for everybody who got the chance to tune in, and peace.